It's Nolan. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show. Modern day menace, poverty stricken. How do these niggas that rap? I'm probably the realest. Dropping the sickness, I'm just minding my business. I drop a pic on the gram, they ask if I'm minding my fitness. I got 'em. Dame Lillard, I ball hard, but I'm overshadowed. Dame Dash when I call shots, it just cause battles. My Dame flattered, they throwing shots, it just more ammo. I let them talk, then I put the hawk to their bone marrow. I'm from a dynasty, this industry is comedy. My mind is deep as Deuteronomy, you just geometry. Bending out of shape, but it's business all on my plate, yeah. Niggas know I'm great, I'm offending y'all cause you fake, yeah. Smile on my face, but I'm plotting on world domination. No altercations, just alterations in conversation. I ship these niggas quick as Christians with the worldview. Even Jehovah Witness when I swerve through. Yeah, need landmarks on my image, y'all through my village, y'all crossing the line of scrimmage. Hope y'all invested in stitches, yeah. My whole life I've been taking for granted. I've been taking what's granted, now I'm just taking advantage. Dinner place with the salmon, dinner dates in the Hampton. Taking my place cause I planned it, ain't no more ways to distract them, yeah. What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well out there this evening. In this particular video, we're going to be getting into Consequence, all right? For those of y'all that may not know who Consequence is, he is a rapper from Queens, New York. He comes from the Tribe Called Quest lineage. He's Q-Tip's cousin. He was featured heavily on Beats, Rhymes, and Life, the third album from Tribe Called Quest. And he's been featured throughout their catalog over the years. He's also famously known for being associated with Kanye West's good music. He's one of the writers that have contributed to Kanye West throughout many years. Grammy Family, very popular song with Consequence, John Legend, Kanye. The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, a record that I grew up listening to heavily in high school. I actually am a fan of Consequence, but unfortunately, he found himself at Hot 97 and he conducted one of the cringiest, lamest, passive-aggressive interviews I've seen in my life. All right? Now, he found himself up there at Hot 97 talking to DJ Drewski and basically decided to go off on a rant about Pusha T. Now, of course, this is all over Kanye. Y'all know during the clip's rollout, Pusha T made it very clear he don't fuck with good music like that. Some of the guys from over there he still has relationships with, but he's distanced himself. He don't fuck with Kanye. He said he doesn't view Kanye as a man. You know, there's just some things that took place during his tenure at the label that he no longer has the patience for and no longer has the grace for, right? He spoke on it. He rapped a little bit about it, but for the most part, it was more so in interviews. Kanye kind of chilled, but Consequence is out trying to defend Kanye. So we're about to pull up this video, and literally the entire video is 4 minutes long. The entire interview. He walks in, he says, "What up?" He says, "I got to address Pusha T," and literally walks out. Yeah, I paused like that for a reason. Because what the fuck? Let's go ahead and pull this up, man. So the headline here says, Consequence walks out of interview after sharing alleged text between Pusha T and Ye and insinuates Pusha said things in the press just for publicity for his rollout. He also puts focus on a text from Push that says MLK wasn't respected in his household, so maybe you don't respect your brother either. That is a quote from Consequence.
J Drewski, Midday Movement. I'm here. My guys pulled up. Consequences in the building.
What up?
What's happening today?
Today we need to address what's been going on in hip hop.
There's a lot been going on.
There has. And today I need to share with New York, with Hot 97, the home of hip hop, and the rest of the world. I'm really high on integrity and the truth.
Right.
And this summer we didn't have a song of the summer.
I've been seeing the memes. Like, yeah, it's been hard.
And one of the reasons why we didn't have a song of the summer is because the soundbite of the summer was, I don't respect Kanye as a man.
Now you're
This nigga just, come on, Consequence, man. Come on, man. This is a nigga. It's me, baby. I listened to that Don't Quit Your Day Job album more than the average person. This nigga Raheem has got it out for me. I listened to that shit, man. I still will. But you mean to tell me you're blaming Pusha T saying he don't respect Kanye as a man for the reason why there wasn't a song of the summer? Kanye wasn't going to drop the song of the summer. That nigga dropped hella music this year. He ruined that for himself when he put that motherfucking Black KKK shit on. Let's be very clear. Now, if you're caping for Kanye by proxy to Drake, because that's who people expected the song of the summer to come from with Nokia, you might have an argument, but it's still very weird, especially since you're not even... Where's the correlation for Pusha T? Song of the summer, from my estimation, was So Be It. Maybe not in the clubs, maybe not in the, you know, in the juke joints. But the clips just came out and sold 117, 115, whatever the fuck it was, 1,000 copies independently, might I add. So what's wrong with that?
Performed by, and I'm going to emphasize performed by Pusha T and his brother Malice, known as the Clips. Now, what I have in my phone, I would like you to read to the world.
And I still ain't gonna give you no motherfucking room talking about something it wasn't the song of the summer. So you mean to tell me the entire hip-hop landscape failed to deliver a so-called song of the summer because Pusha T said he don't respect Ye as a man? You put a lot of weight on that, brother. Where's your song of the summer? You a rapper? Who been giving a fuck about what you've been putting music out too? Who gave a fuck about anything you put out? From a fan.
World. Got it. What is this that you about to show us?
So what I have in my phone is a group chat between myself, Ye, and Pusha, and it was initiated right after the release of Donda.
So you want me to read this?
Yeah, I want you to.
So this man went up to the radio with a 5-year-old text. Donda 1? What?
Read this to the world.
So
Out
this
loud.
this says Ye 2020. So this is
Start
Ye
there. Yes,
saved in your phone. That's how you have them.
correct.
And Ye says, in the diss record to Drake, you still not 100% in the right with me, even though he should not have spoke on your wife. You not perfect either. The record still caused me mental harm. So that meant when you shot, you hit me and my family also. We have to protect my brain at all costs.
Let's just stop that there. We have a text from Kanye to Pusha T from 2020, 5-year-old stale ass cereal, of Kanye saying, hey man, I'm still not cool with the fact that you dissed Drake the way you did. I understand he disrespected you and your wife, but you ain't perfect either. You dissing him caused me mental harm. How I shoot this nigga that you didn't like at the time? No fucking way. That y'all niggas been dissing each other for years. I shoot at him and I knock the nigga off his square, and you're not mentally right. And we need to protect my brain at all costs. Right? Because he's basically, you know, Kanye with that genius shit. He feels like my brain needs to be protected at all costs, even at your expense. Even at the expense of your peace. You dissing him has caused me mental anguish because now I can't work with him. That's what it really is. You soured my relationship. Now I can't go get this nigga to help me out, or whoever be helping him to come help me out. What the fuck kind of shit is that?
Because I have the vision. It's accountability. You're not wrong, but you're not 100% right either. That's definitely a Ye tweet with the "we have to protect my brain at all costs."
Ye text, yes.
Then Pusha replies, "Yeah, I agree. I'm not perfect. I never learned how to turn the other cheek when disrespected. It's how I was raised. Martin Luther King wasn't respected in my house either. Hurting you or your family wasn't my intention. Protecting my family and the brand, that was the only mission. Sorry for any trauma caused by me." So,
All right, we're gonna stop that there. We're gonna pick up on this. So Pusha T responds. He says, "You're right. I'm not perfect. I never learned to turn the other cheek when slapped." Basically saying, I don't know how to be like you, dog. You let this nigga wear your ass out. You let this nigga. Everybody was talking about Kendrick leaked Drake's address. I'm sorry, I could have swore the address was leaked out during the Kanye shit. Before that. And I could have swore Kanye came out and said, yo, I didn't leak that nigga address. He been put the shit out there publicly. All I did was reiterate it. He been putting that address out there. But when he doing his song talking about I'ma make a right and pull up at the light and he describing how to get to my house, I said, all right, bet. So this nigga been whopping your ass. Pusha T been out here watching it happen. He been going to war in a fucking war of attrition on behalf of your ass for years. And he like, nah, fuck it. I inherit the beef. Ye ain't gonna do it, but I will. Fuck it. And you say, no, you shouldn't have did that. It's causing me pain. Because I ain't got access to the boy that I want. Which makes so much sense. Because if you look at the last year and the way Kanye has talked about Drake, he says he was my greatest enemy, but he's also my greatest competition. He's also my greatest asset. He also keeps me on top of my game. So they have that weird relationship. Pusha say, I ain't with none of that weird ass shit y'all on. I'm willing to sacrifice everything. If all else fails, I go back to Virginia with my brother. Fuck you niggas. That's man shit. I don't see how that's a bad thing. And he says, Martin Luther King didn't get respect in my household growing up. Now, some people may take offense to that. I said it the other day. Jid said the same thing on his album. There was a period of time in my life where I felt the exact same way. I read, Malcolm X, the autobiography of Malcolm X. And I got in shit, boy. I got in militant mode. I was like, man, y'all wouldn't have, YouTube wasn't ready for me back then. You know, since then, I told y'all the other day, I've learned that both of their techniques, both of their ideologies, methodologies, and ways of approaching things were needed, right? But even when you look at Martin Luther King Jr., before he passed, his ideology changed a little bit. He was like, shoot, maybe my dream turned out to really be a nightmare. Maybe everything that I've been working for wasn't exactly all it was cracked up to be. Right? So I'm going to get back to Consequence now. It's been put out there. These old ass texts. These niggas ain't cool no more. It's already understood. This nigga trying to come. I don't know what he's trying to do.
Pusha did apologize to Ye for that.
Right. So he apologized for basically dragging Kanye into the beef with Drake.
Right.
Dragging Kanye into the beef when Drake was already dissing your nigga well before 2020.
He actually said in his own words, sorry for any trauma I've caused you and your family.
Right.
So where I'm from, if you're willing to apologize to someone, that would mean that you respect them, right? We could agree on that, right?
Right. Or just as a man, he felt like, let me just.
So if you're running a whole rollout based on not respecting someone and you're a man,
I don't think that apology was based out of respect. I think the apology is, I understand you ain't the type of nigga that I am. I understand that you don't stand on business the same way that I do. I understand that you still want to have some connection with this nigga. I don't respect it, but I understand that we're not the same. So if it caused you any anguish along the way, my apologies. But Pusha T reiterated, my goal was to protect my family and protect the brand that we ran together. Now that I'm no longer associated with said brand, I can let it be known I never liked none of this shit. In consequence, you got a lot of fucking nerve, respectfully, even coming out and speaking on this, because your ass done been kicked out of the motherfucking crew more times than messy shoes. What are we doing here? You talking about Pusha T who stayed down with the clique while your ass was dissing him on the radio? Mr. O, when Kanye wanted to get with Kim Kardashian when she was with Reggie Bush, who was dropping them off at the house? How you out here saying you the greatest of all time using my pen? Ain't you the same nigga that said that at the Breakfast Club? Ain't you damn near the reason why Kanye had to go find Sci-Hi and all these other niggas to come put they shit to work? Cause you wasn't content with the credit? But Pusha T was there the whole time. He ain't dip in and out. He ain't come back around when it was convenient, when he was fucked up and needed another paycheck. Respectfully, as a fan, as a nigga that watched this shit unfold, you got a lot of fucking nerve, bruh.
But you know, you already apologized to this man. Then are you being honest with your base? Are you being honest to the world? Are you is this a real feeling, or is this contrived for marketing?
Right.
And another thing I want to point out in the text is that he said Martin Luther King wasn't respected in his household.
He definitely said that.
From everything that I've seen, isn't malice engulfed in the same scripture as Martin Luther King? So, and I've heard homies say he's the devil in this. So maybe you don't respect your brother either. Maybe it's what.
Yeah, this nigga crazy, man. Did you listen to Let God Sort Him Out? It's the cons, fool. Did you listen to Let God Sort Him Out? Because what I heard on Let God Sort Him Out is a man that's very connected to the Bible and very much still, I'll slap the shit out your ass if need be. Did you listen to the album at all? Did you see the rollout of the album at all? Did you not see Malice at the Tiny Desk performing, scanning the room like who on some bullshit? Yeah, I'm rapping here with my brother, but I'm waiting on one of you fuck niggas to try something. Malice looks like 100% of a nigga that's like, I don't want to have to do this to you, but I'm going to lay your ass out for your and my sake, because this is a teachable moment. And if you keep playing around, you might be up for a teachable moment. Something we don't need to see.
Ever for fame. Maybe it's whatever to feel like you the top guy. But you know what makes you the top guy out here? A hit record.
Always. That always helps.
So I'm going to say this and then I'm going to leave.
Right.
I'm outside. Anybody got anything to say to me, you could take your brother out the pulpit.
Oh my God.
Find me in the streets. I'm from the same streets as the Supreme Team. I'm from the same streets as Rich and Alpo and AZ. You know, real drug dealers. Remember those? One.
So I guess that's it.
Did he even get his phone back? Hey, man, did you even get your motherfucking phone back, brother? One.
Hey man, hold on, let me get my phone back, brother. Yeah, okay. You ain't check my other shit, did you? You ain't see my other text. All right, bet. Cool, man. I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to come up here.
What the fuck did you just prove here? This got to be the most hardcore, sassy interview I've seen in my motherfucking life. As a fan, I've listened to more Consequence than the average person. Consequence has influenced my penmanship as a rapper. Honestly. I be hating to see stuff like this, man. 2025 is fucking bizarre. I hate to see so many niggas I grew up respecting and at an impressionable time in my life almost wanting to be like, then turn out to be these types of niggas, man. Y'all supposed to be out here like contributing to the ecosystem, have foundations, you know what I'm saying? Mentoring the next 2 generations of rap that came up under y'all. Not fucking egomaniacs still trying to hold on to the sliver of fame you once had. You could still be famous if you put out quality work. That's fucking disappointing, man. Then he got the nerve to try to antagonize Pusha T talking about some, a hit record is everything. Cons, respectfully, when the last time you had one? A hit record? We ain't talking about one that you helped write. Salute to help writing. I've done that too. I've helped niggas write plenty of times. I know niggas that help people write hits. But if you're going to come out on a radio station and put on this grandstanding display of whatever energy that was, and you try to reference hit records, you must got some of your own in the clip. It's not a good look, bro. This man went up to that radio station, did that whole fucking diatribe, and didn't prove not a goddamn thing other than the fact that you hung up on some text messages from half a decade ago at this point. Definitely got to let God sort them out. Let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Become an insider. I will catch y'all on the next one, man. One thing I say, don't ever go out like that. There's definitely consequences for acting like Consequence.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit on my almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I've been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.